How's it going, everyone? This is the Anime Man. I think it was about maybe 2 years ago, maybe not even 2 years ago, I did this video that I just happened to do on a whim. I don't even know how I came up with it. I happened to do a video called Every Anime Ever in 4 Words, which for some reason, a ton of you really enjoyed. I don't know why. And for the longest time, there were so many comments being like, hey Joey, can you do another anime, every anime ever in 4 words? And there were a ton of people doing their own versions of every anime in 4 words. By the way, thank you to everybody who supported that. It was a dumb idea that just happened to work. YouTube is weird. And I thought I would do another one of these, but put a little bit of a Japanese twist to it. So I asked you guys over on Twitter to send me some anime series that I will try and review, not with 4 words, but with a haiku. And I gotta do it right for my Japanese brethren out there. I gotta prove to them, I have to prove to my family that I can write some decent haikus, I guess. So without further ado, let's go! Assassination Classroom. Good start. Alright, we'll start things off a little bit easy. Kono-sensei, I just have one small question. What gender is that? Neon Genesis Evangelion. Classic. Alright, let's do it. Give Shinji a break. He's only a confused child. And possibly gay. You thought I was gonna do a get in the robot joke, weren't you? You underestimate me, my boys. That's what everybody does, but here on the Anime Man channel, we do things differently. Ping Pong the animation. Wow, I haven't heard of that in a while, let alone I didn't think I'd get this many recommendations to do it. Alright, let's try it. Yo, who would have thought that simple table tennis was so damn intense? I mean, it is, if you think about it. Like, ping pong isn't a sport that you would think of and be like, oh, that would make an awesome, epic anime series. But hey, Masaki Yuasa, that man is a fucking wizard, if you ask me. Danganronpa, alright. Murder mystery, pink blood, not for censorship, but for aesthetics. I mean, it's technically for censorship, but I mean, if they were gonna censor it, they might as well make it look good. Bakano, nice choice. I love this anime. Let's see. Flying Pussyfoot. Sounds funny out of context. Still is in context. I mean, yo, Bakano is a fucking 10 out of 10 anime for me. It's brilliant. Flying Pussyfoot, though, pretty hilarious. Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Wow, you guys are throwing in some interesting series. Let's see. Shonen gangster shit. You see, I'm not like a boss. I am the damn boss. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Alright. To be continued. Puella Magi Magadoka Magika. Alright. Get magical skills. Dress pretty with dope weapons. Decapitation. That got really dark really quickly, but hey, so did Madoka Magica. Clanad. Oh, you're hitting me right in the heart, my boy. Alright, let's see. Emotional, but we all secretly wanted more Sunohara. I mean, hey, it's romantic, it gets the feels going, but you have to admit, Sunohara was kind of an awesome side character. Food Wars. Alright. We can do some of this. Sexualizing cooks. One orgasm at a time. Oh yeah, there's food too. Almost forgot about that. One Punch Man. Alright, let's see. Can we just admit that Saitama's power is just too OP? I mean, yeah, they do it for comedic purposes, but I still keep thinking it's a little bit too OP, if you ask me. Tokyo Ghoul. Well, with the release of Tokyo Ghoul Re, this seems appropriate. A beautiful tale of ghoul and human romance. Spoilers, they later fuck. If you think I'm joking, go read Tokyo Ghoul Re. You're welcome. Infinistratos. Alright, just speculations, but I don't think Ichika knows what women are. This is like a 15, 16-year-old kid in smack bang in the middle of puberty, surrounded by girls, and only girls, and yet he hasn't even tried to get with one of them. I'm just saying, man, that boy is either gay, blind, or gay and blind. Bakemonogatari. Hitting close to my heart, my boy. Let's see. Shinobu is bae, but how can we forget that beautiful head tilt? I might hop on about my waifu for the longest time when it comes to this series, but it's genuinely a fucking awesome series. Corpse Party. Jeez, I haven't heard that in a while. Wow. The game was quite good. So I have no clue how they fucked this up so much. I mean, look, I love horror anime, but Jesus Christ. What was that anime? Anohana, alright. We're going back to the lighter stuff now. It's romantic, but the elephant in the room, her name is Anal. I don't know how that went over, like, the writers' heads when they decided to name her Anaru, which is Japanese for anal. Really ruins the mood when the characters are screaming anal while crying. Sounds really weird out of context. Still is in context, really. Alright, quick little intermission here to read some of your guys' submissions, since I asked some of you more creative folks over on Twitter to write your own haikus if you wish. But just a quick little note before we move on, or I guess a quick little question I want to ask you guys who submitted haikus on Twitter. Do y'all know what a haiku is? It is a 3-line poem consisting of 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and 5 syllables. I don't know if there's this like false knowledge that you need to be Japanese in order to make a haikus, but you really don't. You just need to know how to count syllables, which unfortunately 90% of you over on Twitter apparently don't know how to do. But luckily a handful of you actually made some pretty good haikus, so let's read them out. Sao is meh. Joey is an awesome guy. I am watching Bleach. Well, thank you for calling me an awesome guy, but I feel you need to change watching to drinking, and then that will be a little bit more accurate. Boku no Pico. Get this shit away from me and give me Yuri. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but I just want to give my appreciation to you for giving Yuri anime and manga a little bit more love. Watch Kono Super. Waga na wa Megumin. Exu Puroso. Alright, you cheated a little bit with explosion, but I'll give you style points for your creativity. It started out cute. Then your face gets distorted. That's made in Abyss. Yeah, kind of is. I mean, it's a little bit spoilers for those who haven't seen it, but for any of you who haven't seen it, A, go watch it, and B, get ready to be traumatized. Here's one for Boku no Hero Academia. Bakugo angry. At little Deku, oh no. Explosion boom boom. Sounds like someone's trying to describe anime to a 5-year-old. This little boy Bakugo angry, and then little Deku is like, oh no, and then explosion boom boom. Alright, here's one for ReZero. Titles ReZero. Subaru is no hero. Rem is still best girl. Hold on, let me just make a quick little change here, and boom! There we go, much better. Boy and girl partners. Piloting giant mechas. 02 best girl. And then you put a broken heart emoji at the bottom. I don't know why your heart is broken. Nobody was disagreeing with you in saying 02 is best girl of that series. I personally would have changed the word mechas to asses to make it a little bit more accurate, but I'll give you it. Here's one for Dragon Ball Z and Super. Villain beats hero. Hero changes hair color. Hero beats villain. I don't know why you just limited it to Dragon Ball Z and Super, because you basically just described every shonen battle anime ever. Here's one for Gintama. Makes fun of itself, which is goddamn beautiful. That's why I love it. You know, I can absolutely agree with that. What I love about Gintama especially is not the fact that it makes fun of itself most of the time, but it also has the balls to make fun of other Shonen Jump series. Alright, here's one for Blend S. She has an evil, smile sweet sister sadistic, surprise service, yay. Oh my god, how does... I can't believe that works. Alright, here's one for the Monogatari series. Best girl loves donuts, crab and cat overrated, snail finder, caca. I like that one a lot. Teen boys or mermaids, with moments of Aussie too. Help me forget free. I'm assuming you're talking about in season 2 where they go to Sydney. As a person who used to live in Sydney, it was kind of cool to see Sydney Station in an anime. Very weird. And you want to forget free? There's a little thing called Yuri on Ice. This K-On! Series made me buy a damn guitar. I have no cash left. Well, you know, you may not have any cash left after the guitar, but all I'm gonna say as a guitar player for over 6 or 7 years, it's totally worth it. So that's about it for your guys' user submissions. Let's go back to my haiku. Mononoke. I'm very happy that you even brought that name up. Underrated gem. Not the one with the princess. Please watch it. It's good. It's one of the best horror series that I've ever done. I even did a video on it, which I'll leave in the link in the description below. Go check it out if you love your like creepy atmospheric horror anime. It's lit. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Alright. All the girls are cute, but if Shorter was older, comments the Dojin. I'm just saying, man, Luca was got it lucky that Shota's like a 5-year-old or however old he is, because if he was any older than that, he would be all over those baps. Elfen lead? Alright. When somebody says anime is for children, show them Corpse Party. I don't know why the anime community has established that Elfen Lied is the one that everyone needs to show to people who say that anime is for children, because it's not even close to as fucked up as Corpse Party. It is a good series though, so go check it out. Yuri on Ice. Oh shit. Tumblr loves this show. Think they should rename this to Yaoi on Crack. And here comes the dislikes. Lucky Star. Alright. It looks too moe, is what my friend said at first. Now he loves this shit. And you know what? I'll admit, I thought that at first as well when I saw the artwork for it. I'm like, that does not look like a series that I'll be into. Well, guess what? Now it's one of my favorite slice of life series ever made. So it's weird how that kind of stuff happens, doesn't it? Who would have thought that if you actually try something out without judging it by its cover, then it might end up being something good. Monkey to happy. Okay. Some are wondering what this anime is about. It's straight up hentai. And a good one at that. Death Note. Alright. Intelligent show. So why is my head full of Light XL hentai? I'm speaking on behalf of the internet, by the way. That's not what I'm thinking, I swear. Prison School. Okay. Comedic lewding. Awakening fetishes 1p at a time. Again, I'm talking on behalf of the internet. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Don't judge me. Citrus, bringing some love to the Yuri series. I like it. Pretty girls kissing. This forbidden love made us squeeze our juices out. I don't know. Look, I wanted to make a citrus fruit pun, okay? That's what everyone is doing right now. And I failed. Fucking bash me for it. Spice and Wolf? You got it, Sonya. Listen, officer. Yes, she's a wolf, but it's not bestiality. I fucking hate people who say that shit to us Spice and Wolf fans whenever we say, oh, Hollow is so cute, and they're like, oh, you're into that kind of weird furry shit, that bestiality shit? No, she's a god, it doesn't count. My Hero Academia? Again, perfect timing that now the season 3 is out. Let's see. Hey kids, remember? It's anime of the year. JK, it's still good. Look, I'll give My Hero Academia shit for not winning Anime of the Year this year, but hey, it's still a fucking amazing show, alright? Just please don't kill me. Cowboy Bebop. Bringing back the classics, my boys. Alright, let's see. See you, Space Cowboy, is what I would say if I stopped watching this show. Because I never stopped watching this show, because I keep rewatching it over and over again, because it's fucking awesome. Fully Cooley. Again, season 2 and 3 hype. Perfect timing. Season 2 and 3 is saved, but only because the pillows are back. Not gonna lie, when I first saw that teaser trailer for season 2 and 3 and heard the glorious sound of the pillows playing in my ears, I was about to cry. I didn't cry, but I definitely got a half chub at least. And last but not least, of course, we have to end it on this fucking shit right here. Boku no Pico. I mean, you guys will fucking kill me if I don't make a haiku on this, so let's end it off with this one. This is the last time I ever mentioned this show. This meme is dead. Irony! And that's about it for those haikus. Again, if we ever do anything haiku related on this channel, I expect everybody to go and, I guess, study how to make a haiku. I didn't think it was that fucking hard to do. I just made 30 right there on the goddamn spot, so I don't know why everyone is struggling to make haikus. Like, it's not that hard, guys. And I forgot to mention that this video was actually suggested by one of you lovely mofos over on my social media. So if you have any more suggestions on Twitter participatory videos or any videos that you would like to see me do, then I guess tweet them at me would be the easiest place for me to see it. Or if you don't have a Twitter, you can leave it in the comments below. And also a special thank you to Samuel L. Marksley, Ian Gardiner, Cobblemaniac, The Misfit Joker, Instagatrix, Aryaman Varma, I created this for Joey and it's very long, F and X, Crescentia, Iochi, Corey Williams, Leonardo, Chris Turanek, Nenna18, Jirokatsu, Chin Yang Louie, Van Tava, Steve Lamb, and everybody else on my Patreon who supports me every single month. If you enjoy what I do and you would like to support me on what I do, then the best place to do it is over on my Patreon. So if you would like to support it or check it out and what kind of rewards you will be given, then make sure to check it out by clicking the first link in the description below. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. As always, like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe for more anime banner, and I'll see you guys next video of whatever I make. Keep watching anime. Ciao ne!